always on the phone saying, come and love me, baby. I'm feeling all alone. Well, I'm coming right down. Ooh, to slip a note under your door. Oh, and when you read it to yourself, it'll say I don't love you anymore. And when you read it to yourself, it'll say I don't love you anymore. I don't wanna feed her. I only ever fed her once. I don't wanna feed her. I only ever fed her once. I figured from the very start, making a fool of me, but you're the bigger fool. I don't wanna feed her. I only ever fed her once. I don't wanna feed her. I only ever fed her once. I never lost you, 'cause I never had you in the first place. It took me a week to get back from a split second in a mental state. I don't wanna feed her. I only ever fed her once. I don't wanna feed her. I only ever fed her once. I don't wanna feed her. I only ever fed her once. Put a string across the
She said, I'll call you if I calm down. So I wasn't waiting, I wasn't holding my breath. I was counting every reason that I'd seen love go by. So everybody throw your heart down, like we're only just playing, like we don't know where this ends, or like the future's already been written across the night skies. But what if this love's like a supernova? It wouldn't even matter how close I hold you, we'd make it to the stars. And it all turns out we both burned out 1,000 years before now, just like a supernova. Oh, darling, we could spend a whole life living in fear about the path we're on. I break the wheel trying to steer from where our hearts belong. I got lost and now I can't see where we started from. Think we crossed when I arrived, we were walking at the door, like deja vu to feeling me on. In a life like this you can't let every fall show whatever we become. What if this is over? We're on the run, scared that this love's like a supernova. It wouldn't even matter how close I hold you, we'd make it to the stars. And it all turns out we both burned out 1,000 years before now. And every dream that I tried to show you, every promise that we'd stay the same when we get older, wouldn't matter when it all turns out we both burned out 1,000 years before now, just like a supernova. Oh. Tell me how far can be seen. But if this was all just make-believe, but if this was only my dream, but if this was never meant to be, what if this love's like a supernova? Wouldn't even matter how close I hold you, we'd make it to the stars. And it all turns out we both burned out 1,000 years before now. And every dream that I tried to show you, every tear cried out on my shoulder, wouldn't matter when it all turns out we both burned out 1,000 years before now, just like a supernova. Oh. Thank you very much. And good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day and are having a good night and a good year. It's really great to finally be here. I'm not sure. Not sure how many goes it took, but thanks for your patience. Big thanks to Ria and the whole crew here at the WHEATY. I love coming back here, and to Kevin up the back who's making it sound wonderful as always. Thanks, Kev. So my name's Daniel Champagne. I'm originally from the far south coast of New South Wales, near Bega. And for the last 5 or 6 years, I've been living in America and traveling around there, playing a lot. Last year, I was touring there at this time and sort of went into March when all the pandemic stuff started happening, and finished the tour. And then sort of it looked like I'd have to make a decision of where I wanted to spend what could be quite a while, and whether to stay in America for that or come back home to Australia. And I'm pretty bloody glad that I came here and on this side of the world at the moment. Tonight I just want to play a bunch of different music that's been written on the road mostly. Some older songs, some newer songs, a few of other people's that I love. That was a piece called That's Why I Still Chase the Sky. And this is a road song that I wrote in the prairies of Canada on a winter tour when I was 19. The song's called Home to Me. I was 19 years old, stars in my eyes, dreams of gold and a couple years to realize life can run fast sometimes. Head to the skies, hand on the highway. I understood why you could never come my way, but you were always on my mind. And I don't want to let you down. I just want to let you know that I'm not always gonna be around, but you'll always be home to me. And I don't want to hold out now. We come too far just to go back. I'm not always gonna be around, but you'll always be home to me. Flying over oceans, flying through these small towns, kind of hoping to find someone that could settle me down. But love can run fast sometimes. Oh, and I know what I've done. I know I just keep running. I know where I'm from and know what I'm becoming, but just know that you're on my mind. Oh, I don't want to let you down. I just want to let you know that I'm not always gonna be around, but you'll always be home to me. And I don't want to hold out now. We come too far just to go back. I'm not always gonna be around, but you'll always be home to me. No, I don't want to let you down. I just want to let you know that I'm not always gonna be around, but you'll always be home to me. And I don't want to hold out now. We come too far just to go back. I'm not always gonna be around, but you'll always be home to me. Yeah, you'll always be home to me. My friend, I see only fear in your eyes. I feel like we're living in disguise, and I know that you don't really ever want to say why. Like a runaway train left in the night, the dreams stay naked in the headlights, with the memories that wake you in fright. It feels like all I could ever be was flying by my front door, and it's the same enemy trying to keep our hearts from wanting more. So much easier way back when we could chase whatever and try to pretend the light we worked so hard to defend might stay. But you can only hold this moment for so long, with time trying to sweep it along, and by the time we look back it's already gone away. It feels like all I could ever be was flying by my front door, and it's the same enemy trying to keep our hearts from wanting more. All I could ever be was flying by my front door, and it's the same enemy just trying to keep our hearts from wanting more. And the same golden lights that I kept chasing down just became the darkened nights that I'm left facing now. We are almost caving, we're always bound to fall. We never feel a thing until we felt it all there, tattooed in our skin and written across our wall. We never feel a thing until we felt it all, and we are caving in, we're always bound to fall. We never feel a thing until we felt it all there, tattooed in our skin and written across our wall. We never feel a thing until it felt like all I could ever be was flying by my front door, and it's the same enemy trying to keep our hearts from wanting more. All I could ever be was flying by my front door, and it's the same enemy just trying to keep our hearts from wanting more. Trying to keep our hearts from wanting more. Thank you very much. That was an older piece of mine called The Same Enemy. And this is a song that I've been playing a while too, but I love playing it. It was taught to me by my guitar teacher when I was a teenager. It's a song written by Don McLean, and I just think it's one of the most beautiful pieces of music ever. So I sort of learned this cool instrumental version that was arranged by Chet Atkins, and then sort of started singing it when I got out on the road, and have been doing it as much as I can ever since. So as I said, you'll probably recognize the song straight away. And if you know the words and if you feel like singing along, don't do it because you could ruin it for everyone else. So. Starry night, paint your palette blue and grey, and look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in your soul. Shadows on the hill, sketch the trees and daffodils, and catch the breeze in winter chill, in colors on the snowy linen land. And now I understand just what you try to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you try to set them free. They don't listen, they do not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, and swirling clouds in violet haze, reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain, and soothed beneath the artist's loving hands. And now I understand just what what you try to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you try to set them free. They don't listen, they do not know how, but perhaps they'll listen now, for they cannot love you, but still your love is true. And when no hope is left inside, and that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, and frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn, the bloody rose, laid crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know just what you try to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Perhaps they never I've got some new songs to play for you tonight. A couple brand new songs, a couple off an album that was released last year. This is the title track to that album. It's called Trying to Hold the Setting Sun. I've got a buddy here, Kaya, who mixed the record and did a lot of the final sort of productions on it. Actually, when I got back to Australia and I was fortunate to play at the Port Fairy Folk Festival kind of before things shut down, and then gunned it out to Adelaide to do some work with Kaya in a studio in the hills. I was literally driving out the next day when the police were setting up the border closures, so I was very thankful to get that done. This is that song here. Heard you finally left your hometown. Figured things would end like that. I guess you took the next plane westbound. I bet the world you won't look back. And sometimes I mean to call, take a plane and forget it all, but just lose myself out on the highway. Darling, I've been there before, when love leaves you wanting more. And I know you gotta find your own way. The same thing that sets your heart on fire, it can keep you awake in the middle of the night. We were bound to stay, but we were born to run. Always trying to hold the setting sun. Someone said you found a new dream, and I can just see the fire in your eyes. I hope the whole world finally gets to see the same girl you've been to me all this time. And right then I mean to call, take a plane and forget it all, but just lose myself on the horizon. Darling, I know that flame you're holding, and I felt the same. It's like life ain't nothing if not flying. And the same thing sets your heart on fire, it can keep you awake in the middle of the night. We were bound to stay, but we were born to run. Always trying to hold the setting sun. Burning to the shadows, and it's burning to the dark, and it's finally burned its way into your heart. Now you're learning as you travel With each turn you lose your mind, trying to hold something between the sunlight and the dark. Oh, the same thing that sets your heart on fire can keep you awake in the middle of the night. We were bound to stay, but we were born to run. Always trying to hold the setting sun. I like to play my favorite song that I've ever written. Some years ago, I was sitting in an airport in London, heading back to America, and I met this wonderful couple at the bar. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning, and they were getting quite drunk and watching an ice hockey game at the airport bar. And I sat with them, and I'd just been getting into hockey myself, and got quite drunk too myself, and hit it off. They were from Winnipeg, in the middle of Canada, and that sort of became a bit of a base for me when I started touring up there. Until they moved out to Halifax on the east coast, which sort of became my base there when I was in the eastern side of North America. And this is just a song that had a really interesting backstory, and I sort of wrote this in retrospect about that for them. It's called Back to Nova Scotia. Driving back to Nova Scotia with every note that he wrote her, riding shotgun under the prairie skies. She said goodbye, Manitoba, and all the friends had told her it's alright to lose yourself in love sometimes. See, every heart she held before with one foot already out the door, but this time he caught her in the hallway and he said, I just spent the whole night thinking about my whole life, thinking how I can't find a reason to stay. There's nothing left to say. Life got away. So he's on the next plane back to Sydney, a tired heart shaking within to see that California coastline fade. He figured every ticket cost the same. To a place you can't go, there's no use changing a heart you won't know. And a 15-hour plane's a good way to slowly grow with the choices we made. See, every heart he held before with one foot just about to board, but this time she caught him on the runway. And she said, I just spent the whole night thinking about my whole life, thinking how I can't find a reason to stay. There's nothing left to say. Life got in the way, and it's like it spins us round. Someday you'll see what you've been trying to find lies in somebody you tried leaving behind. So if you're back in Nova Scotia, then I'm on the next bus over the border, or I'll go by water, whatever it takes. All this time I only wanted to hold you, and there's things I never told you, so please just listen while I try to say it straight. We could spend our whole life thinking about this one night, thinking that maybe we're both insane. But who's to say what's to know what lies ahead? All I know is that these feelings won't change, and there's nothing left to say. We were both born astray, but life got in the way. The stars in California, the coast in New South Wales. The demons cut some corners, the hellhounds got your tail. And every part's forsaken, the mystics change each night. The broken hearts keep breaking, and the road dogs learn to die. And every dream gets tangled up in blue. All the ghosts still talk about an angel they once knew. The West Australian sunset, her every move shifts time. She's flying over the Indian Ocean to find someplace else to shine. And man, there's nothing like some distance, make you study your mistakes. And no feeling worse than your heart resisting the choices it couldn't make, the type you can't take back no matter what you do. All the ghosts still talk about an angel they once knew. And it's funny how some faces always find their way into your dreams. And even if your heart can't really place it or find out what it means. Oh, between the Rocky Mountain highways and the dark side of the moon, these northern skies have eyes that feel like spies outside the same room where you used to lie in with her. Now you're lying to say you're fine, but a love's some lonesome drifter you can feel but you can't find, and a memory casts a spell you can't break through. Oh, the ghosts still talk about an angel they once knew. Oh, the ghosts are watching on to catch your every move. They tally up each heart you break and they judge each turn you choose. They all know where you've come from, they all know what you've seen. They all fear what you run from, they've all shared your same dreams, and they all pray you don't make the same mistakes as them too. Oh, the ghosts still talk about an angel they once knew, or seen love get tangled up in blue. Oh, the ghosts still talk about an angel they once knew. That's another one from the newer album, and this is something brand new that I've been working on the past few months. So it feels good to do that. That was inspired by my guitar teacher. One of the cool things last year was getting to go back and hang out on the far south coast near the town of Bega. My family has a farm there, and just down the road from my mum and dad's place is my old guitar teacher's place. He taught me from when I was 8 till when I was 18. And there were me and a few other ex-students that were around the valley off the road at the time with nothing much to do, so we'd go over to Dave's place every Saturday and have a big jam. I was inspired by that. Well, I'm stuck on you, like that heart-shaped tattoo that your mom always said that you never thought through. Well, we all make mistakes when we're 22, and you know how she hates everything that we do. You still do it despite her, but honey, I can't choose. I'm just stuck on you, like that heart-shaped tattoo. And you flash through my mind like these old plywood signs that litter the edge of these freeways I ride. I thought of so many jokes that I'm just dying to tell. And why can't you be lying in that next cheap hotel to recount all our stories and trade every crime as it's flashed through my mind, like these old plywood signs. There's stars in the movies, there's stars in the skies, there's stars on the boulevard, and there's stars in her eyes. It's the scars that get me. She lays at my side and says, no, you don't love me, but neither do I. So I'm colored in blue, like that heart-shaped tattoo that gets covered in denim when the winter blows through. And I can't kick a demon that looks like she does. No, I can't dodge a bullet that feels like her love. Pushed 100 doors open, but I still can't walk through. Girl, I'm stuck on you, like that heart-shaped tattoo. There's stars in the movies, there's stars in the skies, there's stars on the boulevard, and there's stars in her eyes. It's the scars that get me. She lays at my side and says, no, you don't love me, but neither do I. Oh, and now every place just marks how far I travel from you. Oh, and every new face just reminds me what yours could do. But darling, after all we've been through, can't just put this call down and start anew. Girl, I'm stuck on you, like that heart-shaped tattoo that your mom always said you never thought through. There's stars in the movies, there's stars in the skies, there's stars on the boulevard and there's stars in her eyes. It's so hard to reach them, no matter what we do. So I just hope someday you'll see they shine inside you. If you're wondering what I'm up to, babe, well, there ain't nothing new. I'm still stuck on you, like that heart-shaped tattoo. As you are, as you are, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a friend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up, the choice is yours, don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend, as an old memory. Doused in mud, soaked in bleach, as I want you to be, as a trend, as a friend, as an old memory. When I swear that I don't have a gun, no, I don't have a gun, no, I don't have a gun. When I swear that I don't have a gun, no, I don't have a gun. Oh. figured some of you would recognize that song. I actually learned that one some years ago. I came to Adelaide for a week to do the Cabaret Festival. We were doing a show called the 27 Club, where me and a few different Australian artists were all playing a bunch of music written by an incredible group of musicians that all sadly happened to pass away at the age of 27. So I was doing all the Jimi Hendrix songs and Robert Johnson songs and the Jim Morrison songs he did for The Doors and the Kurt Cobain songs that he'd done for Nirvana. I think I've got time for one more song, guys. Thanks so much for coming out, and thanks for being patient, and I'm very glad we finally made it happen and got to Adelaide. I want to say big thanks again to my friend Kevin for making it sound wonderful. Always a pleasure working with you, sir. And to Ria and the whole crew here at the WHEATY, it's just so cool to come in and play music here. It's cool to play any music at the moment. I think we're very lucky. There's not many parts of the world that you could do something like this, so I feel very fortunate. Stick around and have a chat, ask any questions. If anyone wants to play my guitar, you're more than welcome. I always feel like if I can't break it, then you won't be able to either, so you can check that out. On the table over here, we've got a bunch of my albums that have been recorded over the years on CDs and some vinyl if you're into records. There's some t-shirts and some bracelets that I make out of my guitar strings because I change them every day. You can check that out, and I'll sign anything within reason. This is going to finish off with an older song that I still love playing. I also want to say big thanks to my sister Imogen. She's been working in Amsterdam for a few years, and she came back recently. She got sick of being locked down in an apartment and came on the road with me. So we drove all the way up to, she picked a good tour. We drove from Bega to Alice Springs and then to Darwin and then to Port Lincoln and then to Adelaide. It's like 11,000 Ks, and I think she's done very well. She's flying to Sydney tomorrow, so thank you very much, Imogen. Thanks for being part. Still trying to hold the heart of this dream. It don't feel like gold to play out on a screen where the story ends. We can just play all over again. And I keep thinking back to when you'd ask me why I won't stray from this track I've been tracing all my time, and I couldn't say. Just felt like the only way. And the longer I go, the more I believe it. The stronger I grow, the more that I need it, and the more that I know, the more that I wonder why. And that's why I still chase the sky. I let you grow up, and I left to find my way through fear, doubt and dust. In the hands of this highway, I still feel like a child, staring at its first midnight sky. Back when Our dreams were for keeps, and every last one of those stars were in reach. And I told you I'd go bring him down someday. I guess those thoughts never changed. And the longer I go, the more I believe it, the stronger I grow. The more that I need it, and the more that I know, the more that I wonder why. And that's why I still chase the sky. And I know that it's so hard to leave this and go out alone, just to learn that we need it. Though I'd rather let go than to grow old wondering why. And that's why I still chase the skies, so you keep wondering why. And I'll keep chasing the sky. Oh, you keep wondering why. And I'll keep chasing the sky. Oh, thank you very much for coming out, you guys.